Score game, score game. The only thing that matters is the game. Score more. We gon' put the points up on the board. Score game. Touchdown, field goal, home run, free throw, numbers on the board. We can score, yeah, you know. We've been making points. You can use some pointers. We the playmakers. I'm just hoping that you join us. A lot of hard work. No, we are not the average. We did it in the game. We not talking about practice. We the real thing. This is not a catfish. Magic when I'm playing. Have them saying it's a hat trick.
Good morning, traders. This is Rich with Breathingwiththemarkets.com. How you doing? Today is February 10th, 2026. I hope you did well in the market. Yesterday, I made a video on Bitcoin. How are you all doing on Bitcoin? Are you buying some more? Are you in pain? Are you feeling the pain, not knowing where you're at in the market? It's funny, after I made that video, I had traders reach out to me and charted up, all the fine details and everything. They were right. I don't know any of them that trade Bitcoin. I mean, Bitcoin's an investment, right? But I don't know if I would call it that either. But if you don't know how to trade the chart, nothing is an investment. If you don't know how to trade the chart, you're gambling. If you don't know how to read the chart, you're gambling. Traders reached out, showed me their chart, and very proud of how they analyzed that chart and understood exactly what Bitcoin was doing, exactly how I teach them. I mean, it's evidence in the market. How can you deny that? You can't deny what you see. It's printed. Everyone can see it, but you were never taught how to read the market. You were taught how to chase a dream, not live the dream, right? Because you must live in reality. And reality is you don't know how to read the market. Because if you've never been taught how to read the market, how can you say you know how to read the market, right? And if you do know how to read the market, you're more than welcome to come on and I'll interview you. I don't care where you're from. I don't care how many followers you have. I don't care how much money you have. If you know how to read the market, you're more than welcome, more than welcome to come on and we'll talk about it if you want to share how you read the market. Right? I teach traders each and every day. They reach out to me. We continue to hone in their skills. One trader reached out to me that you've seen on some videos recently and in the past. Let's check this out. Here's Joe. Joe actually came down to interview me in person. He's a retired air traffic controller. So he wants to know, he wants to dissect information, right? So he came down with his lovely wife and they sit there and grilled me at the table at an Italian restaurant. It was great. It was all fun. But he wanted to know where he was investing his money. I get that. And the big reason why he wanted to know is because there were so many scams out there, right? And he came from another multi-million-dollar guru, support and resistance trader, who didn't know what the hell he was doing. That's a fact. Didn't know what he was doing. They were gambling money, and money kept coming in. And they kept investing it in the stock market, and the stock market is designed to go up, and then they claim to be these multi-million-dollar traders, and they don't know how to trade. Once I teach a trader how to trade, they understand the market. This is what Joe said. 20 green days. Tomorrow's payday. Account is at 15,182. Total made in this account before payouts is 22,870. Over 12,000 in payouts in 3 weeks. All thanks to you, my brother. Some fire, 100% thumbs up, and a salute, right? I responded together. We can make history. Strong trading and a skill for life. How can you deny that? We are showing you actually history, right? We're showing you a history, where they start. Does anyone show you that? No, because they don't have any information to back it up. They just bring somebody on and say, oh my God, you made $250,000. Oh yeah, it's all because of you. Bullshit. We are showing you a history, how these traders are growing from day one. If they want to do a video, not all traders want to do a video. I get it. But those that have done the video, congratulations and thank you for reaching out to the community. Because the only way that we can change the community in the way you think is to show transparency. How transparent is this program? Go back and watch Joe's first video. Go back and watch all of his videos. You can see a timeline, an actual timeline. Joe has been in the market for over 20 years, since he's traded in the 1990s trying to figure out a program. I get it. Everyone wants to figure out trading. Now, did he invest 100% of his time in that? No, he had a career, right? He had other responsibilities. He was keeping the skies safe, right? But in the meantime, he was setting up for retirement. He was setting up, wondering what I'm going to do after I retire. What can I do to supplement income? What can I do to, enhance my family, the generations to follow? What can I do? Gambling's not part of that program, right? Gambling is not part of that program. If you're searching for highs and lows, support and resistance, fair value gaps, liquidity pools, level twos, volume indicators, how's your indicators working on Bitcoin, right? What are you watching on Bitcoin? Are those indicators working for you? The chart doesn't lie, traders lie. The chart never lies. People, they don't. The chart is there. It's factual information. Once it prints a candle, it doesn't say, oops, I'll take that back. You know what I say? When they say, oops, I'll take that back, I'll say, no, I got it. I'm in. Thank you very much. You showed your weak hand again and again and again and again. If you don't know where to trade in the market, you need to learn how to. And just because I present information, I teach you, I coach you, I mentor you, we build that friendship, the trader relationship, the community relationship, and you start to build the skill. Doesn't mean you're not going to have a setback, right? Because we get focused on the results, and that's not what we do. We have to go back to the drawing board. When we get a little cocky and we get a little confident and we get a little, we lose that little humbleness. We start to get away from being humble. The market has more money than us and it's going to spank us. Then we have to go back to the basics again. Yes, the basics. If you don't understand the basic skills of trading, how can you succeed? If you just do the basics, you can succeed. Just doing the basics. If you just do the basics, you can succeed at this. But you have to pay for your education. I'm not a gatekeeper. I earn my skill, and my skill is worth something, right? Nobody can take that away from me. I can teach that skill, no matter where you come from, no matter how much education that you had, no matter how much time you had in the market, I can still teach you. Yes, we can learn from each other, right? But once you see the market, what else is there to learn? Answer that question. Once you see the market, what else is there to learn? Once you understand the algorithm, what else is there to learn? Well, there's a lot to learn besides the algorithm. There's a lot to learn besides implementing a methodical approach to the market on a daily basis using objective evidence in the market. Yes, there's a lot to learn, right? You have to apply that information. And when you apply that information slowly, consistently, without hesitation, you start to learn who you are as a person. You start to learn your financial situation. You start to learn what leverage to use and not use based on your financial situation. I can't teach you how much leverage to use. I don't understand your financial situation. I don't understand what account size you are in the moment at that time. You have to learn that as a trader. That's the skill that you're going to get, right? The leverage part of it. I can show you and teach you, right? And I can guide you. But until you get burnt by the fire, you're not going to quite understand. That doesn't mean the trading strategy or methodology, the trading strategy or the system that I have created for you all, traders here at Breathing with the Markets. If you implement that system, you're going to have to figure out your leverage. That's the lane that you're trying to find. You're not trying to find or refine. You're not trying to find or refine a system that works, right? If the car turns on by pushing a button in the brake or using a key, Why are you trying to invent a different way on how to turn the car on? I mean, right? It's not your place. Think about it. It's not your place. If something works and you truly want to be successful at something, then you must look at the hundreds of thousands of trades that I've taken and that I've showed you and that other mentees continue to take. Compile all of those trades and pile all of those payouts on top of each other. And if you want to do something different, that's on you. I can't fix stupid, okay? And this isn't demeaning anyone, but think about it. If you have a green light and there's a green flashing hand sign for you to walk across, and then there's a ticker that says you have 10 seconds, do you wait till the last second to cross? Or do you cross when these things happen all at once? Right? Are you more than likely going to get hit or more than likely not going to be safe when you don't cross the street when you're supposed to? Or do you want to wait and gamble each and every time? Because if you wait and gamble each and every time, what's going to happen over a period of time? You're going to get burnt, you're going to get injured, you're going to get hurt, you're going to get burnt, injured, and hurt again. At what point in time do you say this is not working? It's not the system. Is it the application of the system? If you can't start at zero each and every day with the system first, do you understand the first phase of the system? Do you understand what information we're collecting as we're getting ready to take a trade? Do you understand how you're putting it together? Do you understand what you visually see, not what you think you see? Not what you think is going to happen, but what you can visually see in the market. Wouldn't you like to learn how to trade that way? When you can visually see the market and you understand that nothing is printed that I like, nothing is printed that I like. Okay, I'm starting to like this. Okay, why don't you give me this next? Okay, you got it? You're on. Oh, no, I don't know if I like that. I got 10 seconds left. Let's see. Okay, I'll take that. Right on. Where am I at in the market? Okay, things are changing. Things are setting up. It's an algorithm. Don't you understand? It's an algorithm. It's not your buyers and sellers, Bitcoin crew, right? It's not your buyers and seller gamblers. How's Bitcoin doing for you today? Huh? Still in the negative? Oh, wait a minute. You must be still buying, right? You think you've hit bottom. Why would I get on here and tell you what the hell Bitcoin's going to do? It's not my job. I don't get paid to do that, right? I get paid to teach a trader how to gain a skill. And then they have a skill for life. Once again, look at Joe's results today. This isn't the only one, but he sent me to this morning at 9:10 a.m. my time. He's proud, I'm proud. 20 green days. Wait a minute. What is this green day shit? How's that possible? That's luck. Tomorrow's another payday. Whoa, that's not right. Whoa, that's not right. What do you mean? Something must be wrong. Something must be wrong. You can do that by not gambling, right? The multi-million-dollar trader can't even do that. Mentees at Breathing with the Market and traders. They're traders, right? I call them mentees because they're mentees of mine, and I'm a mentor of theirs, right? But they're true traders. I love it. True traders, where you can see a video from start to where they're at today. Yes, that is transparency. That is history. That will not change. Do you have a mentor that is actually doing that on YouTube, showing you, videotaping, and then showing progress? Do you have that? A lot of people don't even want to do videos. I get that. A lot of people have their own schedules and are not able to trade consistently like some of these traders. I get that. So if you don't see someone here, right, or you haven't seen anyone in a while, that doesn't mean that they're not making progress. If you don't see me posting trades each and every day, don't assume that I'm not taking loot out of the market, right? I can do whatever I want to do, whenever I want to do it in the market. Yes, I can. That's not a problem. Once again, let's go ahead and look at this. The shit just blew up. Zoom just fucking blew up again. Hey, so once again, this little, for those who trade at Take Profit Trader, trade right, get paid tonight. It's the one and only Rich Walden, right? Rich W, right there. I thought that was pretty cool that they would post that in an email because it's so true, right? Trade right, get paid tonight. That's a fact. Trade right, get paid tonight. The rules are transparent. Best payout system in the industry. Only firm where your account is like your personal account. Vincent H. Good job, Vincent. Their rules are straightforward and they have the easiest payout policy. Adele K. Great. And the one and only, trade right, get paid tonight, Rich W. I thought that was pretty cool, right? You may not like it. You may not think it's pretty cool, but it's so true. Trade right, get paid tonight. And all of these different traders' philosophies, opinions, and kudos to Take Profit Trader, all of them make sense. Read them, ingest them. If it works for you, great. But I believe that Take Profit Trader is a pretty strong company when you have a professional athlete that started this program at Take Profit Trader and do your own due diligence, understands skill, understands trading. And trading is a professional sport as the TV turns on by itself. The fun. You ever believe in ghosts? So, lost my train of thought. Anyways, Take Profit Trader, right? If you just are consistent with your strategy, with your edge, if you know how to trade the entire market like I teach, just be consistent. That's all. Consistently wrong is okay. Yeah, whoa, what did you say? That's right. Consistently wrong is okay, as long as you understand it. If you consistently do something wrong, we can fix it. But if you are gambling, we cannot fix gambling. If you have an objective trading system that you can consistently do each and every day, we can fix that. If you have a gambling habit where you're all over the board, nothing is consistent, your leverage is not consistent, your stop loss is in all different areas throughout the market. Yes, you know it's all of you. Yes, that's all of you, 99%. Yes, I'm talking about you. Your stop loss is up and down. You're moving it up and down. It's the next high or low. Liquidity, this candle, that candle, below the pin bar, above the pin bar, the tombstone. Yes, another graveyard for your account. Your P&L and your gambling, you're going to lose everything you have. You are going to lose your hard money. Yes, I'm telling you're going to lose like those fake ass gurus. You know why? You know why they tell you you're going to lose? Because they don't have a fucking strategy for you. They want your money. And they just told you, you're going to lose. 99% of traders fail. Yeah, you're right. And they're really going to fail from these fake gurus. But they don't want accountability, right? They don't want to teach you something. So they're actually scamming you, right? These traders will actually scam you. They're teaching you the basics and you have this assumption that they know how to trade because you're looking at a P&L, right? You're actually looking at a P&L. Well, a P&L does not tell you the truth. Someone could win a lottery. Someone could have their mom and dad's money. Someone could have inherited money. Someone could have sold a car. And all of a sudden they got lucky on Bitcoin. They were long at 120, at 125, 123. I'm going long again, 100. 90, I'm going long. 80, it's a great price, I'm going long. 70, 65, I'm going long, baby. What the hell? You don't know how to trade, do you? Gambling. Is it okay to gamble? That's up for you to decide. Yes, did anyone gamble on the game this weekend? How about the halftime show? Did you even watch? I don't know anybody personally that watched that shit for halftime, right? I watched Kid Rock and crew. You know what I mean? I wasn't gonna watch that woke ass shit. Think about it. Think about what's going on. Think about what people say and do. You can show something to traders and other people in life over and over and over and over again, and they still deny it. They still deny the facts. How can you deny the facts? Why hang out with these people? Why trade? Why learn from the people that just deny everything? Nothing works in the market. Well, yeah, 99% of the shit doesn't work because you don't know how to trade. Any strategy works. How many times have you heard that? Anything works. Oh, so they're talking about gambling, right? How much money do you have to gamble? Not anything works, traders. If you don't know where you're at in the market, I don't care what you think you know, but if you don't know where you're at in the market, over a period of time, it is not going to work. That's a fact. Mathematically, it's not going to work. If you kept everything consistent, you kept every position consistent, I guarantee with 99.999999999%, it would not work over a period of time. What you think works is when you all of a sudden size in and it works, and now you've reminded yourself that you have the Holy Grail. You have a Holy Grail to fail. That's your Holy Grail. Because you got lucky when you sized in. How many times did you think that you should have sized in more when something worked? And as soon as you sized in, what happened? It went against you. Yes, I'm speaking the truth, traders. Because it's happened to all of you. And you know why that happens? It's because you never knew where you were at in the first place. and you were gambling and no one ever told you were gambling because you're all doing the same thing. How can you speak about something that you don't know anything about? That's why I'm competent to speak about the market, because the market cannot hide from me or the mentees. I wish you well. Have a great day. If you want to learn how to trade on a daily basis, come on over to breathingwiththemarkets.com. I will see you soon. Peace, traders.